Let me hold a crypto dollar. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Just joking. Not a single lady in the house. What is up, my mighty warrior badass men? Shall we do a throwback? Let's start off with our favorite Bible verse here. And this comes from the book of Ezekiel, chapter 25, verse 17. And I will execute great vengeance upon them with furious rebukes, and they shall know that I am the Lord when I shall lay my vengeance upon them. And what is your vengeance? Your vengeance is living an excellent life, a life of success, a life of awesomeness, and it is all possible just because you're a man, but it will not happen if you do not take action. Welcome. Let's take a look at, once again, guys, remember, June 28th, Body Language Mastery is launching. I'm going to cut the promo right now. I want you to take a look at it, but the date is June 28th, not February 28th. That was quarter one. It is now quarter two. Let's take a look. Here we go.
The Body Language Mastery course from Modern Life Dating is coming out February 28th this month. This course is going to show you how to understand a female's body language on a date and give you the confidence to know what she's thinking and feeling just by observing her body. The course includes 40 gestures total, both positive and negative. This course will increase your closing rate by at least 10%. In addition to that, after you're signed up for the course, there'll be 4 weekly webinars for you to attend with all your questions about the course, absolutely free. And that is a $280 value. And last, you'll be added to a private men's-only group that will be supporting you as you educate yourself on this journey. There is limited enrollment. That's right. Enrollment will only be one time per business quarter, so you don't want to miss out. Body Language Mastery by Modern Life Dating is being released on February 28th. To learn more, go to modernlifedating.com and sign up for the Triple Your Tinder email series, and you'll be automatically on the email list to receive updates about the course and your chance to enroll.
Gentlemen, you do not want to miss out on this one. Once again, you're going to go to modernlifedating.com/body language, or you can click right here on Triple Your Tinder. That'll just give you my free Tinder guide, my free Tinder information, and you'll be receiving some emails and video guides just to improve your success on Tinder. And once you get those results, because I do deliver results, that's the only thing I deliver, come on back to modernlifedating.com/body language. Get in. You just go ahead and you scroll on down, click on this link right here, and then you put in your best email address, and you will be on the waiting list. The waiting list is growing every single day. So what does this course include? It includes a head-to-toe comprehensive breakdown of female body language. You can literally look at a woman and know, yes, this woman does want to have sex with me. No, she doesn't. I just got to tell you guys, this is the ultimate red pill, because once you take this course, there's no going back. Once you see this stuff, there is no unseeing it, all right? It, to an extent, can be a little dehumanizing, okay? But it is powerful knowledge. It is universal across the planet because all humans are the same. All body language is the same. You also get access to the men's only Facebook group, which is awesome. And then to top it all off, you get access to me via webinars. And like the original statement was, you get 4 webinar tokens. But what it is, I just do the webinars every day, right after the show, and then at nighttime, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And guys come in, they learn, They get the whole 9 yards. You get to ask me all these questions. You get people like Rich Cooper coming through. Rich Cooper, an hour with him is $1,000. He came in and he did 2 sessions. You get Carl from Black Label Logic coming in. Okay. You get Steve the Dean getting to come in. You get Ryan Stone plus me. So you get all these guys from the red pill area of the internet giving you hardcore one-on-one advice, 100% free included with this course. That, depending on who you are and how much of the opportunity you take, if you take advantage of that, that is well over $1,000 worth in value. So June 28th, June 29th, July 1st, July 2nd. Tomorrow is June 1st, guys. There are literally less than 30 days to get in. There's limited enrollment, and the price is $397. It will go up to $497 in quarter 3 and $597 in quarter 4. So modernlifedating.com/body language. And if you're skeptical of me today, there is a phone number on the screen. You can call in because the phone lines are repaired. What happened was my credit card, the date or whatever expired, and I forgot to update the new one. So yesterday the Blog Talk Radio didn't work. But the phone lines are open. Call in right now, 657-383-1318. And in the meantime, we are going to talk about the number 1 manosphere soap in the entire planet. We're going to talk about the one, the only tactical soap. All right. So tactical soap, here's a little close up for you. So this is Maverick. Okay. Now tactical soap comes with 3 entire different varieties. God, this smells so good. 3 varieties of scents. Okay, so you got Maverick, which this is themed after Tom Cruise's movie Top Gun. This is very good smelling one. Whew, I really love Maverick, really. But personally, my favorite is Durden. Durden is themed after Fight Club, obviously Tyler Durden, and it's really cool packaging too, right? And this smells like a wood shop. This smells like freshly shaved wood. I mean, how manly is that, just to wash yourself with wood shavings? This is really good. Actually, Maverick's pretty good too. I like this one too. Maverick is really good too. And to top it off, if this is not what you're looking for, then we've got, this one's really cool. This is Bond, obviously themed after James Bond. Continental Musk, and this is actually black. So when you wash yourself, it's like black soapy foam on it. So Bond is really good too. I was thinking that I really liked Durden, but I don't know, man. Maverick actually smells really good too now. Well, they're all good. But personally, my favorite, it is Durden. Number 2 is Maverick. And then number 3 is Bond. Now, these are chemically infused with pheromones to increase like your overall attraction to women, and women's attraction to you rather. And I've got to say that after I've been washing myself with this for a couple months now, and first and foremost, I emailed the president of this company of Tactical Soap, and I said, hey man, listen, I'm in Japan and I'm part of the Red Man group and we really support your stuff. I said, listen, is there any chance that you can mail me some samples and I can test this out? Because you guys know, the last thing I want to do is promote some trash to you, because that's just not what I want to do. And it took me some time, and I really, really washed myself with this. This is the only soap I've used. I literally have no other soap. He sent me, I didn't open these because I like the packaging and I want to keep them. But he also sent me, there's a box in my other room over there with 6 bars in it. And for you guys on Instagram, this is what I'm talking about here. This is the Tactical Soap. So before we go into the pheromones and the discussion of whether I think or believe that this pheromone stuff works, what's up, guys, on Instagram? Big Googs. Googs, I had a dream last night that you and I got into a knife fight. What the fuck is going on? My dreams have been crazy lately. Yeah, I literally that's the second dream I had with Big Googs in it. It's pretty weird. I'm just immersing myself with the community, so I guess it's like just taking over my subconscious mind. But anyways, this is the name of the company is Grondike, right? Grondike soap company, and this is their premier item, which is tactical soap, right? Googs, of course I won. It was my dream. Just like if we fought in your dream, you'd probably win. No, I won, and then the police came after me for stabbing you. It was a crazy dream, and it was in Japan, and it was in a rice field. Crazy dream. Not even using drugs. Good lord. But anyways, so this company, Grondike Soap Company, right? Let's just keep it 100% honest here. If you're watching my channel and you're watching my shows, you know that mainstream media, especially companies like Gillette, they are actively taking a negative stance against men. They are actively campaigning against men, saying like men are bad, all men are rapists, Me Too, we need to teach men to stop raping and stuff. And it's like insanity. Like, because the majority of men, like the staggering majority of men, do not rape. So I like, if anything, when you buy tactical soap, right? When you buy tactical soap, you are putting money in the pockets of a man who is a red pill man just like you. And the strongest way to vote these days is to vote with your money. That being said, that alone should be a reason for you to support the red man, the red pill, the whole manosphere awakening that's happening. Like, guys are waking up. I mean, this is a guy who got divorced, raped, and, you know, just crazy red pill story. Lost all his money, got zeroed out, as we say. But he was able to make a comeback, and now he has a fucking great product, great company. And the bottom line is this, guys. If this product was shit, if this was a bad product, it's the internet age. There would be legions of bad reviews out there. There would be tons and tons of people with backlash and saying all these things. And honestly, it is, in my opinion, it is a good product. It is a good product. And that alone is just like the logical argument for it. Now let's talk the science, okay? And guys, remember, the phone lines are open. 657-383-1318. Call in. It is free consultation Friday. You got any questions? Call in. Big Goog says impossible. I agree. If you and I were to get in a knife fight, you would probably win. There is no, I'm not going to be the one. I'm not going to be delusional. I'd give you a good run for my money. I'd probably stab you, but you'd probably get me in the end. I have no knife training. I don't know how to fight with a knife. All I would do is I would hold it reverse grip in my right hand. And that's just go for the stab. But anyways, now the hallmark feature of tactical soap is that it is infused with pheromones that make you more attractive, right? And there's been controversy with some people who, in the manosphere, who really don't produce any content and don't do anything. They just cry. But there's some people saying like, oh, this soap is a scam or whatever. And honestly, I can just say I don't think that's the case. I literally started watching myself with it, and I was kind of like in not a slump, but, you know, my overall vibe was down because at the time I was injured. I couldn't go to the gym and stuff. And I was like, you know, let me give this tactical soap a shot. And I started watching myself with it. And I don't know if it's confirmation bias or not, but I swear I was catching more looks from Japanese girls within proximity on the train. Like they within proximity of being able to smell me. And that's when I started using this tactical soap. So overall, product-wise, this is good. And it's an all-natural soap. There's no chemicals. There's no it's not going to give you cancer. Like, if you buy traditional deodorant and stuff, there's like aluminum and stuff in the deodorant and it gets absorbed into your skin and like fucks with your hormones and stuff. This is all natural. You can see the packaging. I love the packaging too. And it's very simple. So from here on, I'm going to update it after. You will be able to click on the link in my description box and you will be able to buy tactical soap. And when you buy tactical soap, I will receive a portion of the money. So if you like what I do and you just want to support me, but you also want to get benefit yourself, you can do that. Let me see. Tactical soap. Let me pull up the prices real quick. Gook says no one wins in the knife fight. I agree. All right. So, yeah, you're going to go here to Grondike-Soap Company. Just type in Google. Make it easier. Just type in tactical soap. And then here we go. This is the website. So if you just click on here. So one bar is about $10. And honestly, these soap bars, one bar can last you a month. So you're basically paying $10 a month, right? Which you spend at Chipotle every other week. You spend on eating fast food. I mean, guys, really, $10 is nothing, but your $10 can make a big change for some other people. Or you can buy a 5-pack. It automatically converts to yen. Okay, so yeah, you could buy a 5-pack for $20, dude. $20 for a 5-pack. I mean, and then literally you have soap for 5 months, and you're not putting money in the pockets of these jackasses at Procter and Gamble and all these other companies that are like anti-men recently. I don't understand. Like, is it like, I just don't understand these people. Like, hi, we're going to make a product. So let's target our core demographic and shit on them. This just shows you how stupid these people are in power here. So yeah, that is what I have to say about tactical soap. And let's take a look at the chat here. Nobody's on the phone line yet. Guys, call in. The phone is open. It is free consultation Friday. Remember, my consultations are $70 an hour. All right. If you want a private consultation, you can go to modernlifedating.com and click on the Skype sessions. And then you can book your Skype session with me. We can talk in private. Bill, we had our consultation this past 2 days ago. And then also, Lou, we got our consultation set up for Sunday. And if you want to book a consultation right now, go ahead and click on that link right there, streamlabs.com/Modern Life Dating Channel. Send $70. You'll be instantaneously booked for a consultation with me. We will talk about whatever you need help with. Dating, love, relationship, sex, what to do when your mattress is covered in sperm and or blood from all the sex you've been having. The whole 9 yards. I will reveal it unto you. So let's see who's in the chat. The White Dr. Phil says, do you live stream every night? Yes, 10 p.m., 9 a.m. 9 a.m. in Japan. I'm going to eat some Takis on the air. I bought some Takis off of Amazon. This cost me $12 because they do not have these in Japan. And these are friggin' amazing. Terrible for you, but amazing. Do you live stream every night? So I guess you're in Asia with me, says the White Dr. Phil. So yeah, every day, Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The masculine mentality says the best form of revenge is to become the contrast to other people's lack of success. Interesting. Good advice. Mark Gordon, what's up? Conk says work from home day hype. What's up, Conk? John P says greetings from Bali. Welcome, John. Winston Wolf says, woe is me. Why is woe is you? Armed Trucker. Welcome, Armed Trucker. It is my first time to see you in the chat. Welcome to my show. Thank you very much for tuning in. Cheers from Boston, brother. Talking about Tom Brady yesterday. Love me some Tom Brady. These are good. Winston Wolf says, take action, motherfuckers. I bought this course and fucked bitches. Well, you know, the guys who are in the course, they know. Greg B says, good morning, all. Winston Wolf says, are the soaps tough enough to scrub dead skin cells and stuff? What I do is I take the soap, and I take what are those? Like a loofah, like the spongy thing. I forget, but I have it's like this girly looking thing, and I just put the soap in there and I move it around. And I move the soap around, and then I have enough soap on there to literally wash my entire body. I wash my head. I wash my entire body, head to toe. Or if Miss MLD is with me, she washes it. Actually, it's funny. She uses the soap, too. And she's like, oh, this is nice soap. So, lady approved as well. John Simon LaRose says, Bond has coal in it, so it can help with sensitive skin. Oh, that's probably why it's black. Big Chunga says, you should have the tactical soap guy come on your show. I want to hear his story of how he got zeroed out. Made a comeback, as you say. Yeah. I'll send him an email. Okay. So Andy's got a good question. How do you apply game in social circle versus cold approaching? Is it true you have to move slower in a social circle game? Which one has gotten you the most success? Okay. Now, as you guys know, I don't fit in with normie society, okay? And in my opinion, I think social circle game is a crutch, all right? I'm a wolf. I roll alone, and, you know, I have a very few people in my circle, right? The few, the proud, the elite friends of mine. Now, with social circle game, do you have to move slower? Ideally, yes, because you know what's going on is that they are, you don't want to be moving too quick and then be. Well, there's different levels to this. Okay, so if you want to be in the social circle and you're like the guy who's like notoriously known as the guy who's like always having sex with girls and always womanizing, when one of those girls are in your social circle and she comes to a point where she breaks up with her boyfriend or she's feeling like, you know, she just wants to get some like, you know, get some dick, the girls, they will know. Like, oh, this is our local scumbag, basically. And they'll go to you, and they'll get it from you, and they'll hit on you. Now, but the thing is, social circle is finite. Because there are only a certain amount of girls in your social circle. And then, even if there's 10 girls, and you fuck them all, then what do? You know? So, I've used social circle game a little bit. The way I used it really was in my college, in my classes, because it was in semesters to take the lessons. Excuse me. So what I would be able to do is I would just go into the classes. I would always be stunting. I would always be looking good when I go to class. I wouldn't be dressed like a bum. I would always wear a nice 1MX shirt from Express, some nice jeans, some decent shoes. I always take care of my hair, my facial hair. You know, I'm always well groomed. I'm ready. You know, always be sourcing. You got to be ready. Always be ready to make it happen. You never know when some super hot babe is going to be, you know, stepping into your life. So that being said, that's how I would use social circle. But I would meet these girls in the semester within 3 months. You know, a plate turnover in 3 months is good, right? you're in college and you're able to cycle through. I went to school during the summer as well. I got my bachelor's degree in 3 years. So I went to school in spring, I went to school in summer, I went to school in fall. And I didn't take any breaks. So you had new girls in spring, new girls in summer, new girls in fall. And then also, I would still go to clubs, and I would still do internet game back then. And yeah, I would always be, like I said, I live what I say. I'll always be sourcing. So that's what I've always been doing. But in regards to like social circle with friends and just like, you're eventually going to run out. So, and then from what I know, Andy, your social circle is pretty small from what I know. It's better for you. With you, Andy, look, you just, given your circumstances, what we talked about, it's just you need to up your reach through multiple dating apps. And really, it's just putting in the time and repetition because given your circumstances, your skill level is a little bit lower, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with you. But know that the lower your skill level is, the more hours you're going to have to put in order to increase the skill internally with you in order to get the results. But if I had to choose between like cold approach, and cold approach I use like with online dating and going to meetup events and being social and just, going out there. Because another thing too is like when you go out to these meetup events or you go out to clubs or bars and you go out alone, women notice that. And they know like, okay, this guy's out alone. Like, he's hunting. He's looking for a girl. And they pick up on this, and then they'll give you choosing signals compared to like if you're at a group of guys and stuff. Which you could pick them up as well when you're out with a group of people. But, the end of the day, for me personally, going out cold approaching is way better than social circle because social circle is finite. Okay, there's a limited amount. But developing the skill inside of you to go out to the real world and say, hey, I'm here. I am ready to ejaculate and evacuate. Who is signing up? Okay, that is my mentality when I go out. I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go out and to make this happen. So it is better for you to develop your skills to be able to pick up a girl in any situation. Because once you have these skills and once you're able to see the choosing signals, which I do mention, like I said, and you're in the body language course, so you're starting to see the choosing signals at girls at the gym and stuff. So once you have those skills and once you have that ability, then literally you start to realize that there is an abundance of women everywhere. There is not a lack of women. There is actually an abundance of women. An abundance of women interested in you. It's just that you're too naive. You don't have the raw skill involved with your understanding to get all these girls. When you get to the high level player skill level, the problem you start encountering is, oh shit, I don't have enough time for all these girls. And you get to the point when you're just like, all right, do I want to wait and go on like 5 to 6 dates with one girl, or am I just going to try to close them on the first date? And your skill level gets to the point that you can close them on the first date, and you get to the point where the girls just come directly to your place, like first like match on dating program or whatever, or you meet them in the bar, you start texting, and you just bring them over right away, and you just skip to this chase and bang, bang, bang. So ultimately, you want to cultivate that type of skill. That is the most useful skill, because then you'll notice, you're just like, hey, I just want to go out to the grocery store and I want to pick up some, maybe you want to go grab some steaks, or you want to just go to, I don't know, KFC, and you want to just go grab a bucket of chicken or something. And then you'll bump into a girl at the grocery store at KFC or something, and then you realize, oh shit, this girl's interested in me. And you're like, kind of hits you out of nowhere. But when you're ready and you got the skills, just opportunity. It's like, okay, now I got chicken and sex. So it's very convenient. You have to just be aware of these things. And that only comes through Repetition. And actually, next week, I'm going to do an actual science lesson. We're going to do a breakdown of the synapses, neurons, some psychological studies, and I'm going to break down the science of seduction. And I'm going to show you concrete evidence why repetition, mentorship, and being around other guys who are trying to do this as well is the way to ultimately get this part of your life sorted as a man. Let's go back to the chat here. T21 Surfer, what up, brother? He says, tactical soap is super quality. Scott is a personal friend of mine. Awesome dude. Yeah, he's mad cool. I only had communication with him over email, but he was like on the ball too. Like mailed me these all the way in Tokyo, Japan. Mailed me this tactical soap, this exact bar, these 3 bars. He gave me some sample bars like for show. And then he just mailed me the actual bars of soap, 2 each. So I have 9 total bars of this stuff. I'm just about to run out of my second Durden, and I'm like, oh, I really don't want to open this one, but this is really good. Durden and then Maverick smells so good too, I gotta say. Really nice smells. Bond doesn't have too much of a scent to it, but it has the charcoal in it. Oh wait, no, this is Bond. But no, Maverick is the one. Yeah, this is like refreshingly nice. Really good smell. But yeah, and then Bond is the one with charcoal in it. And Bond is the one that has, this is a good smell too. Has the stuff that is good for people with sensitive skin. And as you guys know, like my skin is beautiful. I'm like not trying to brag, but like you see, you can get no pimples. I take very, very good care of my skin. I am a beautiful man. So, and then I've been washing with tactical soap, man. Look at that. No pimples under my neck. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I am so sexy. My skin is great. So this stuff, also I gotta say, with tactical soap, sometimes when I use like, soap from the shop or whatever, it leaves my skin feeling like kind of dry and like chapped. Like if you have chapped lips, it makes my skin feel dry. I don't know what's in this tactical soap, but like when it's great because I take that little loofah thing or whatever the hell it's called. What is that thing called? What is that? Let me see. It's like girls know what that thing is called. Like a body loofah. What is this? No. What is this thing? This thing right here. Hold on. Is this a loofah? This thing right here. So I just take the tactical soap and I just rub it a little bit into this thing. Literally just like a couple strokes, rub it around. And I'm able to wash my entire body. So the tactical soap lasts a long time as well. Pheromone infused, like it says. And it lasts a very, very long time. So it's really good. Let's go back to the chat. Kimberly H says, morning from Colorado. Okay, Kimberly, welcome to the show. And we've got a caller on the line. Been holding for 1 minute. I apologize for that, caller. I got a little distracted there. Let's get this caller fired up. Caller, you're on the air. What's up?
Hey, man. It's Kevin from the group. How are you?
Oh, what's up, big dog? How you doing?
Hey, so I just got a quick question and just kind of wanted your advice on it.
Okay, let's hear it.
So I got a lot of momentum. Going right now, but I've got a lot of projects. So I've got a couple of things, like courses I bought on how to make money and, do different things. Like one is like a consulting thing. Another's like hacking your time so that you're more productive and efficient. But then I've got like projects with my house, things I want to do with my kids, and I've gotten to the point where I've got so many irons in the fire that I'm just kind of feeling overwhelmed, and then I start getting depressed, and I get shut down, and I just like get this paralysis by analysis kind of thing, and I just wanted to know if you had any advice on breaking through that. I saw your show the other day on your Spartan mode, and I didn't know if that would help or if it's just a matter of just making a to-do list and just banging out stuff one at a time and just getting out of my head.
Great question. So that's a very high achiever question. And honestly, that's normal. Everything you're feeling is normal. So what I do is you have to look at everything that you have purchased course-wise or whatever, right? And you need to just decide which ones you can complete. In my opinion, I like to get things done. So I say, which ones can I complete first? Just to, first and foremost, stop adding to your list, okay? Stop adding to your list.
Okay.
Secondly, take a piece of paper, write down everything that you have to accomplish, and you will know which ones you want to satisfy first. You'll know, like, okay, you know, this is some stuff that I want to do, but this is some stuff I really want to do. And once you have it all on paper, then you convert that into a list, like you mentioned, and then strategically, it may take time, but listen, the time is going to pass anyways. One by one, knock them off of that list. I literally have a list on my wall that says like things that I will buy with just my excess of income that I have. And like, you know, I made that list about a year ago, and I literally have everything on the list crossed off and handled except for a cryptocurrency mining rig, which I just decided not to buy. So it took me about a year, but the thing is, if it's all in your head, it's best to put it down on paper first, and then you can physically look at it when it's on paper, and then make a list numerically of what you want to accomplish. And then once you have it on paper, it becomes less overwhelming. But you have to get it out of your brain onto a piece of paper, and then it'll kind of like make it seem like more human, like not such a insurmountable task. It'll be like, okay, I can do this, and then start with with your number one, and don't give up. You know, even if it takes a year. Even if it takes 2 years, compared to the average guy who's just pissing his life away, you're doing a really good job. So just knock that thing out.
Yeah, I just need to get to that flow state. I just need to get to that flow state where I'm not paralyzed or feeling any of these depressed emotions, where I just fucking doing and just taking action, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, and like another thing is too, like you don't get depressed or worried just because you don't accomplish these things that like you're not worthy. The fact that you are already wanting to achieve, and like, you know, we talk in the group with your bodybuilding and all the fucking, you've been making progress, massive progress. So, this does take time.
Like 20, 30 pounds now.
Good shit, really, and that's, you're doing a lot of meal prep. We talked about the meal prep. You doing the meal prep? Is that why?
Yeah, I'm doing the meal prep. I'm doing the fasting. I'm doing a 5-3-1 program that I've kind of modified to make gains a little quicker. So I'm lifting 4 days a week, and then I just started adding in burpees and jump rope for cardio on my off days.
Good shit.
Everything is steak and rice or chicken and rice, protein shakes, oatmeal, all clean foods, black coffee in the morning, fasted. You know, I'm eating less, but when I do eat and when I get hungry, I make sure that I'm eating clean whole foods as best as possible.
That's fucking awesome. That's great. So, like I said, you have high.
It's like a pound a week. I think I lost.
Dude, that's awesome, dude. And then you joined the Body Language Mastery Group in March. So yeah, it's been about 3 months. So that's really good. You said you've lost 20 pounds.
At least I was about between 220 and 230 last year, and now I'm 205, and I'm starting to see my abs. I'm seeing veins coming out. I mean, it's good stuff. My face is thinner.
Awesome, dude. So yeah, well, like I said, put everything from your brain, because like I said, this is a smart high achiever guy's problem. But you just need to take these out and like physically write them out. And then create a numerical list and tackle the first one, and just like do it like, you know, like emotionless. Just be like, okay, I've just got to do this. Sit down and do this. Okay, it's done. Scratch it off the list.
Okay.
And
emotionless.
Every day, just one by one, just just put a little bit of effort. Even if you can only put like 15, 20 minutes effort a day, it's still, you're doing like light years more than like the average person. And eventually those 20 minutes a day, even if you have days when you like put 3 hours and power through, definitely it will all add up in the end and be very beneficial to you. One thing, tell me about these house projects you want to do. What house projects you want to do?
Oh, fuck. I got to put down my flooring in my house. And I did, so my flooring extends for 3 rooms on my first floor. It's my living room, my dining room, and kitchen. Mm-hmm. And last October, first time I ever did it, I put down flooring all by myself. It took me like a week for one room because I didn't know what I was doing. But I did a great job. And so it's just been like this nagging project for me that I just can't get started. And I know that I can do it. It's just a matter of, it just feels overwhelming in my mind, and it's almost like there's this invisible block that's preventing me. Like I find every other area of my life to make progress in instead of just getting this fucking thing done. So what I did so far was, in this last week, I got all my tools set up, I got everything ready, and what I'm doing is I'm just eliminating every speed bump and every excuse so that I can just do it. And, like everything is already set up.
You know what I would do if I were you?
What I started doing also, go ahead.
Go ahead, finish. I want you to get your complete thoughts out. Then I already know what I'm going to say. So let me hear what this is, though.
I got this tip yesterday, and I can't remember where I read it or something. Oh, it was in a book, Getting Things Done by David Allen. And he says, he brought this thing up where he says, imagine what does it look like if your project is done and complete, and how you feel having completed it, and get that thought in your mind and hold that image in your mind. So I started holding the image in my mind of the entire floor being done and how good I felt having accomplished that, and using that to motivate me to just do it.
Yeah, and then
go ahead. What were you going to say?
No, that's good. The thing I was going to say, personally, if I were you, I would do. The thing is, if you have something that you're procrastinating on and you see it every day, that really psychologically fucks with you, right? It's like, you're constantly like avoiding what you need to do. So that's why I was asking about the house project, because ultimately, if I were you, I would tackle the house project because you live in the house. And so when you're constantly around the house and you're like, man, I did this shit, I fixed it, this looks great, you're going to have a sense of accomplishment. But right now you're walking around the house and you're kind of like beating yourself up to an extent, which you shouldn't be doing at all, period. But, the fact that...
So were you saying that this could be like basically draining my energy and I didn't even realize it just by this unfinished project?
It is. It's like walking around and living in a shithole of a house and like knowing that you need to clean up, or like your laundry's not done, or there's like dishes in the sink and you walk past it and part of you like wants to clean it, but like part of you procrastinates. I would say you would get a lot of benefits from doing this house project. That way because you have to create an optimal atmosphere for yourself, right? You have to like brainwash yourself psychologically with positivity and a good atmosphere, right? That's why I say I run. Me personally, any negativity, somebody's like, oh my God, feel sorry for me, my life sucks, this sucks, blah, blah, blah. I those people are cancer. I run away. No negativity is allowed in my life. I need brainwash myself with positivity. And all the top, like I roll with some millionaires, I roll with some top CEO guys. All these guys are like blindly optimistic and positive. And it's funny, all the people that are like broke and struggling or whatever through life, they entertain negativity. So you need to create an atmosphere for yourself to thrive psychologically. And if your flooring situation, your housing situation is always bothering you, you need to tackle that first, because you're there you live there. That's where you're existing. That's where you're experiencing life. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's what I would say. If I were you, Kevin, that's what I would do. I would tackle that aspect first and foremost.
So, so branching off of that, other little shit that I've got to get done on a daily basis, like doing mine and my children's laundry, dishes, messes around the house, would you also put that kind of shit on a to-do list, or would you kind of streamline, like, what I was thinking was, instead of putting these things that I need to do anyway every day to keep the house running smoothly, kind of set up a streamlined set of habits, so that, like, every morning, the first thing I do, have my coffee, and just, so that I'm not even thinking about it, make sure my house is clean first, and then I've got that out of the way, rather than putting that stuff on a to-do list, make it an automated habit. What do you think about that?
Definitely needs to be an automated habit. How old are your kids?
My oldest is 16. I've got a 14-year-old and a 9-year-old.
Dude, I would put those little bastards to work. No offense, not calling your kids bastards, you know what I mean? But I mean,
No.
I'd put them to work with the quickness.
I do, but yep.
Go ahead.
No. That's exactly right. Maybe I need to just delegate more and stop trying to do everything myself.
Yeah, fuck that. No, man, you got to, because listen, the thing is, if you don't instill, I'm not trying to like tell you how to raise your kids, but if you don't instill some good behaviors that are backed up by discipline and punishment and rewards, I mean, you're going to raise some kids that are just like, really, they're going to be crippled for the rest of their life because they didn't develop these skills at a younger age. So if you need to turn the house around, like, guess what? 16-year-old, you're on dishes duty. 14-year-old, you're on laundry duty. 9-year-old, you're on vacuuming duty. And even if they screw it up and they only do like a 50% good job or 75%, if you can take that workload off of yourself, I mean, that's really important. Because at the end of the day, like I said, cleaning and cooking and all that stuff, like when you get to the point where you're a high value man and like operating at a high level, you're gonna start outsourcing all that stuff. You're gonna start getting cleaning ladies. But if I have kids, I'm just gonna put the kids to work. Like I will have kids in the future, and those kids are gonna be like they're gonna have to earn their stay in my household. So that's what I would do in your situation. But then like high level men that I know, high operating men, they don't cook, they don't clean, they don't do their laundry. They outsource it all. They pay, it's like maybe $300 a month, $400 a month, but they're making $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 plus dollars a month, and they are able to just completely like take that off of their mental to-do list as well. So, but yeah, definitely streamline it.
That's my end goal. I think that, but I think that getting this shit handled first, rather than focusing on these side jobs and side hustles and stuff like that right now is going to benefit me more because I feel like I need to have my mind clear. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And having these house projects done and having all that other stuff done, then that's going to open up my mind to be like, okay, I got all this basic shit done. I'm in a positive environment, like you said. Stuff is handled. What do I do now? And then I can start focusing on these other programs that I bought, like, sales and consulting and other things like that, and these side hustles. Yeah,
definitely. You want it, like I said, like you mentioned with momentum. You want to have as much momentum as possible, and you want to be in a positive, thriving atmosphere. That's like when some guys ask me and they're like, oh, my girl is bitching at me every day and she hates me and blah, blah. I'm like, dude, get rid of her. Throw her on the fucking trash, on the side of the road with the trash. Let somebody take her away. Because at the end of the day, you got to go out and fight every single day the world. And the last thing you need to do is come home and get attacked internally. It's strategic warfare is like the quickest way to destroy enemy ranks is from within themselves. Not from the front, not from the side, but from within. And so in your situation, you got to get your internal headquarters sorted out. That's what I would say ultimately.
Right.
And definitely put those kids to work. I would definitely, with the quickness, I would do that.
Oh, yeah. And I've felt, here's the thing, like, now that I've been making all this progress, especially with the losing weight and the working out and other things, it's like, I've felt that. Like, I've gotten a taste of it. So there's definitely, I would say it's gone from, like, 30 or 40% of my week to, like, 90% of the time I'm in this state where, like, I'm positive, I'm getting stuff done, I feel it, but it's like I'm just trying to get to that where I'm not having these off days so much, and so I think that that's like what you're saying. It's my environment and these unfinished projects that are weighing on me. Maybe subconsciously I'm not even realizing it because it's in the back of my mind. I still got to get this done. I still got to get it done, and me just finding other shit to do. But once I can tackle this stuff and get a handle on it, I think I'm going to be much more solid. Like my mental frame will be there.
Definitely.
And then nothing can shake me. I'm just flowing.
And then another thing is this too, man. Don't believe, because like I know in our corner of the internet, like there's people on Twitter and people are always writing about how alpha they are and how like rock solid their mindset is. Dude, nobody Nobody is a fucking badass 24 hours, 365, okay? I go through fucking bouts where I'd like sit down like with all the shit that I've accomplished. Sometimes I sit down like, damn, I'm such a loser. I need to accomplish more. And then I quickly snap out of it, right? So that's normal, dude. You're fucking human. Like that's another thing about the red pill in this whole manosphere area that we're in here right now. You have to be very practical and understand that you're a human being too. Now, I'm not saying to cry and be a fucking pussy 365 days out of the year and just wah, 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 woe is me. But if you have these things, dude, fucking Tyson Fury won his heavyweight boxing championship, was the top of the world, and he became like 300 pounds and like spiraled into depression for over a year in alcoholism. And this is like an elite athlete. So if it's happening to him, of course it's going to happen to like, kind of just normal guys like all of us here. So that's also, you have to like think about it pragmatically and practically and realize that, dude, you are human and there are going to be emotional highs and lows, and you just want to minimize those lows. They are going to come. It is what it is, right? It's like crypto. It's like stock market. There's fucking highs and there's lows. It's like everything in life. You just want to maximize those highs and minimize those lows. And I think you're doing a great job. Just don't get too hard on yourself, because then that's when you just start fucking going insane. And you have a mental breakdown like fucking Roosh and broadcast it to the internet. So
oh my gosh, don't even.
So
but I think just taking action and stop overthinking stuff and getting out of my head and banging out projects on my list is the way to go. And just blast some hard music and just get at it.
Yes, absolutely. It is way bigger of an
about it so much.
It's a way bigger obstacle in your head mentally than it is actual in real life. You overthink and overstress it.
Oh, for sure.
Way more, because I do the exact same thing. I'm like, oh my god, this is an insurmountable task. Wah, 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 woe is me. Like Goog said in the chat, in the Facebook group, just to an extent, stop feeling sorry for yourself and just get to work. That's just really what it boils down to. And
I'm gonna print that. I'm gonna print his post out. I was just reading it yesterday. I'm gonna print that out and put it on my wall.
He's a gangster.
I read it every day.
He's fucking gangster. So,
yeah.
All right, man. Well, listen.
No, that's words of wisdom, man.
Yeah. So listen, man. Thank you so much for calling.
Right.
I'm gonna take another call here, but like I said, you're doing good.
Sounds good.
Just like I said, just stay focused, and it will inevitably happen. But write all your thoughts down, and then prioritize them, and then start tackling the one at the top. I would start doing the house if I were you.
All right.
All right, buddy. Have a good one, Kevin. Thanks for calling in.
Thanks, man. Bye.
See ya.
You too. No problem. Bye.
That's our man, Kevin, police officer. He's been getting pretty jacked in the gym. Feel sorry for the people he's taking to jail. Probably roughing him up a little bit. No, I don't know. Let's go back to the chat here. Rob Peters says, hey, just wanted to say I see you in chats of a lot of the Red Pill community showing support. Wish more of those guys joined into your chats. Yeah, they're all busy. It is what it is. Rolo and Carl came over yesterday for my Roosh V Meltdown episode. That was a great episode. Winston Wolf says, sorry for chatting in African, my fellows. My fellow Romanian is giving me a testimonial of Tactical Soap. Great. Nothing but the best. Hello all, says nothing but the best. What's up, hello all? First time, I think, seeing you here. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Let's see. Oh, Ionesco Lorenzo is a fellow Romanian with Winston Wolf, and he says, I never bought other pheromone products, so I cannot compare to other stuff, but Bond is my favorite. I don't know if it's placebo or not, but it makes me feel very manly. And here's the thing, and this is what he's talking about. He's talking about Bond, right? Bond from Tactical Soap. And the thing is, placebo effect, even if it is a placebo and it's making you perform better and feel better, fucking do it. Why not? It's pretty good. I gotta say, though, I think, it's funny. Maverick is kind of growing on me now. Very wonderful smell. And I feel like the reason that because Ryan Stone's wife, she loves smelling him too. And she loves to smell this. And then, actually, I love to smell this too. So I wonder if there's just something in it that just smells so good that just like draws in women because it's so unique. Compared to you washing yourself with some like dollar store soap or some Dove or some crap, which is like super processed, not natural. God knows what's in that. But at least this stuff is all natural. Yeah, this Maverick is... Actually, man, I don't know. I'm thinking I like Maverick more. Maverick is really nice. And the boxes are cool, see? It's Maverick. And then you see? Grondike. Tactical soaps are formulated with bio-identical pheromone blends designed to enhance the alpha male attitudes that women love and men respect. When you have the need for speed, the blend is jet fuel for your social life. Very cool. Very cool packaging. Scott is a very cool guy. He was actually on Richard's channel and talked about his story. Maybe I'll have him on this channel as well. But yeah, I could definitely say that overall, if it's giving you even the placebo effect, yeah, then buy it. There's no reason why you shouldn't. Let's go back to the chat here. Oh, chat's firing up. Got a lot of people chatting here. Andy says, when I said social circle, I mean environment, school, gym, places you frequent consistently, not so much friends. Yeah, I mean, that's fine too. School, definitely. I mean, I gave you the whole school breakdown. School, 100%. Gym, yeah, I've hooked up with girls from the gym before. It was a good time. Actually, some great sex with one girl from the gym. She had some great boobs. You know, boobs are good when you remember them. We got another caller on the air. Let's give him a shot here. Hello, caller. Welcome.
Hey, Jay. How are you doing? This is Hendawi. Mohammed Hendawi speaking.
Mohammed, what's up, brother? How are you?
I'm doing great, bro. How are you doing? You all right?
Doing great, man. I'm eating this. I'm eating these potato chip things from the United States that I know I shouldn't be eating, but I'm eating them one by one. Trying not to go too crazy. I got to treat myself a little bit. But
hey, bro, you're doing jiu-jitsu. I'm sure you're burning it. So.
I am. Thank you very much. So what's up with you, man?
All good. Just I've got a few things to share with you. So first of all, I want to say thank you, because since I've been listening to you lately, a lot of things have been changing to the better.
Good.
To be honest. Your advice of abundance is the solution to an itis. I can see it's working, to be honest.
Good.
I definitely feel the change. I've got more plates to spin. But, I'm working on a few projects now. I've just started my own company beside my job.
Good.
For supplements.
Good.
So that should be going well. But, yeah, it's just I've got two questions, if I may.
Yeah.
So the first one is, well, you've tackled one with the procrastination with Kevin earlier on, so I think that's resolved for me.
Okay.
But the other one would be, if I'm spinning plates and I start to have a little bit of feelings towards someone, should the attitude change, or should the relaxation, knowing that there are other plates to spin, like, should I start giving more attention, or should I just maintain the same attention and let her earn it? I don't know, but it's just this girl, we've been going out, I'm spinning other places as well, but I'm starting to have a little bit of emotions for her.
Yeah. That's normal. Look, when you're pimping, right? And you're dating 3 or 4 girls, they're going to be girls that as soon as you bust your nut, you're like, "Oh my god, I want to Thanos this bitch. I want her to fucking disappear into fucking dust. Get the hell out of here." And there's going to be other girls that like, "Oh man, I fucking like this girl. I want to keep her around." So ultimately, the reason I did this, the reason I started this show is to empower men to live the life that they want to live. So at the end of the day, if you like a girl and you want to keep her around, keep her around. If you don't like her, you don't want her around, throw her out with the garbage. It's just that simple. So it's normal to have favorites. 100% normal. I got my favorites, and I got the ones that I'm just like, ugh, file under desperate for ejaculation only, and then I just and there's ones that I like to hang out with and cook meals with and spend time with, and there's ones I'm just like, okay, can you just please immediately get out of here, So no, it's normal. It's completely normal, and it shows that you're not a fucking sociopath, because you're building kind of an emotional connection with them. Like, it's normal to like a girl. It's like normal. You're a man, she's a woman. Like, it's completely normal. There's nothing strange or beta about that if you're worried about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. I'm trying to sort out my mind in the sense that, and I've heard you say it, and Donovan is going through the same. Rollo Tomasi is another example, is that just because you're in a relationship or you love your woman doesn't mean that you're going to turn beta.
Yeah.
Beta,
Yeah.
Which is the idea, which I feel is the concern inside me as a fresh red pill, or as someone who has re-emerged again into the red pill mentality. Like, I'm telling myself, I'll be honest with you, bro. I'm afraid that I'm going to turn beta if I fall in love, which is something that I don't want to do. So now, if that happens, I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but if it happens, like, I'm afraid of having emotions for someone. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you something. Do you think that I am more alpha or I'm more beta, me personally?
Yeah, 100% alpha. Look at look at everything that you do. It just speaks for itself. It speaks for who you are, bro.
I have loved my girl for 3 fucking years. Okay? Totally loved my girl. Miss MLD.
I'm sure she's pretty happy to hear this.
Yeah, I tell her not to watch the show, but sometimes she fucking watches. So that's why. But whatever it is, I can't control her. But yeah, I fucking love her. I love her to death. I love that bitch. I love her so much. So I mean, and do you think am I some weak beta male? I mean, you just said right now you think I'm alpha. I don't really go around like wondering if I'm alpha or beta. I'm just like going around like wondering like how can I make myself more happy and more awesome today? That's just all I think about. So no, just because you get with a girl and you start liking her, it's when you start changing and when you start like being a pussy and like you start like, oh baby, you can walk all over me, take my credit cards, whatever. Like then from there, that's when you start becoming beta. When you start betraying yourself, right? Betraying what you really want to do for a woman, that's when you start to become beta. That's only the real difference between alpha male and beta male. Alpha male just puts himself first. Beta puts other women and other people ahead of him. And that's just like, at the end of the day, women are disgusted by that too. So, no, you're not going to become you're not going to become a beta male just because you like a girl. I mean, that's just like the dumbest thing ever. Like, I mean, the godfather of the manosphere is Rollo Tomasi, and he is the guy who made the entire has like some of the largest reach ever, helped make the red pill, and he's married. So, do you think Rollo Tomasi is a beta male? Certainly not, and he's been married forever.
100% no. 100% no.
And I think, like I said, I talked about it yesterday on yesterday's show that, ultimately, if you figure out this dating thing and you get to like high level pimping, which you already are because, you're already dating so many girls, it does 9 times out of 10, you're going to end up settling down to some extent. Like even Carl from Black Label Logic, I guarantee you he's going to settle down. Even Carl's running through hoes and wherever part of the world he is, he's just got tons of girlfriends. But I think almost every guy ends up settling down. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's not like, oh, you're a fucking loser. This is just like what dorks on the internet, right? Who have no real life experience. That's really what it boils down to. Like those guys are oh, you're inevitably going to become beta and you're inevitably going to get, become like a complete pussy. Like, no, it just doesn't work like that.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. I hear you. Yeah, I've got to take control of this, to be honest. I got to stay on top of things. But, yeah, wise words, bro. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're very, very welcome.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. And, yeah, I mean, it's just I'm going through a lot of changes right now because of my shoulder, not training. It's just my brain is all over the place. So I'm trying to stay in control of things. And then this girl appears and she's like super freaking nice to me. Like she's easily a 10. she was the beauty, what do you call it, like, she's basically Miss Argentina.
Oh, wow.
So she's like stunning, and she's going from Earth to the moon to help me. She's like, I'll take care of you, I'll bring you food, I'll give you a shower, I'll change on the wound. And I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah. Dude,
What?
so, you're just not, I think what it is, you're just not used to that kind of behavior yet. Like for me, like when Miss MLD's with me and we're taking shower, I just stand there. I'm like, all right, baby, wash me. She washes my hair, washes me head to toe, literally washes me head to toe. And then we hit the bed and it's massage time. And because I live life like a fucking king. This is the Jonathan Show, starring me, co-starring me, produced by me, directed by me, 5-star review by me. Like, I'm awesome. And you just have to get used to it, because this is just, if a girl's like wanting to take care of you and wanting to do stuff for you and be around you, you're congratulations, you're an alpha male. Like, she perceives you as an alpha male. So I think you're just not used to this, and especially when you came from the whole flight attendant situation where she was a nasty, negative, shitty person to you. Like, you were kind of used to that for a while, and now you got the complete counter opposite, and then you're kind of like, oh my god, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, is this normal? So, dude, you're winning. Just get used to it. You are winning. Just get used to it.
Right? I need to. Yeah, you're 100% correct. That's why I love talking to you, bro. It's just the truth.
Yeah.
That's why I love talking to you, bro.
Yeah, man. Thank
I swear
you.
to God, like, your words go right through my brain, bro.
Thank you.
Honestly.
Yeah, and it's just,
I gotta get used to this.
yeah, it's just,
No,
it takes getting used to.
Yeah, after BPD, after a personality borderline disorder woman for 3-4 years, yeah, I'm just not used to this kindness, but I gotta get used to it, bro. Yeah, you're right. But I mean, there are a lot of positives coming in my life, so I better get used to this
Yes.
upward spiral, not a downward one. So yeah, you're right.
And listen, dude, here's another thing too. Now that you've experienced this high quality woman, right? You can't go back.
Yep.
You can't. You're not going to be able to tolerate it. Like, it's like, I know you're vegan, but like, it's like if you eat like a regular steak and then you eat like a $500 steak, you're going to be like, damn. Every time you eat that regular steak, you're going to be like, I remember that $500 steak. And then once you have a $500 steak, believe me, you become a $500 steak man. So you're not going to go back. You're just, you're experiencing a shift in mindset right now. So you just got to just wait for your body and your mind to adjust to it, and then you'll be fine.
I hear you, bro. I hear you 100% correct.
All right, dude. Well, listen, thanks for calling in.
I feel it, bro, because... All right, bro.
No, you're good. Go ahead. If you got something to say, say it.
No, it's just... I didn't want to take much of your time. No, it's just I've been seeing it lately, because what you said reflects on what I've been feeling lately as well. Like, I'm spinning plates, but the level of plates I'm spinning now is unprecedented for me.
Yeah.
And coming from the mindset of, when I'm dating one woman, it's one woman, that's back in the past. But now, I'm not only spinning plates, I'm spinning high-end plates. And I'm looking at myself like, is that right? Is that wrong? I mean, it's a freaking great life. So why not just, instead of questioning it, just enjoy it?
Yeah.
And you're right. It's just, I need to get used to this. Like, I'm living a hot, for me, I know I'm not a millionaire, not yet. That's my plan. But it's just this high-end life where I'm winning and winning and winning, and my shoulder is not getting in the way. I managed to make my worst injury a big game changer for me, not against me. Like, all these high-end girls that are used to being treated like queens and guys throwing money for dinners with them, and I'm telling them, listen, why don't you come back to my place and help me take a shower? I need to shave. Would you shave me? And she's like, what? I'm like, yeah, listen, what's wrong? I'm putting them out of their norm.
Yeah.
And they're like, wow, someone is treating me as a regular person, not as a fucking beauty queen. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, congratulations, you have great genetics, you have a great face, but what do you add to my life? And she's like, what?
Yep.
But it works. So I'm like, yeah, just keep doing it. But I'm just not used to spinning these high-end plates. So I'm just
Yeah. Ultimately, you're on the right.
All thanks to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. No,
like seriously, bro. Like seriously, here's the thing. I know you're a believer, right? I know you believe in God. You got and I respect that. You've got the Bible right next to you, and I respect that, bro. You know, I come from a religious society, Muslim and Christian and Jewish, so I respect that, bro. But I swear to God, you've changed a lot of things in me, bro. And I've been referring some of my friends to start following you. I've been sending them your videos. I pushed one of them to write a book, a consultation with you. So I'm going to his place now to follow up with him.
Thank you.
And I'm like, bro, you need this. Trust me. Trust me. But bro, thank you so much for everything. I swear to God, I couldn't thank you enough.
Thank you very much. And it's just, it's 50% me for producing the information. But I would say, and it's also 50% you for taking action, because there are guys that I like to call red pill masturbators. Like they buy, they have like a fucking 100 pack of tactical soap. They have every one of Rollo Tomasi's books. They are Patreon of Donovan Sharp. They pay him the most expensive Patreon. They're in Ryan Stone's group. They buy all Black Label Logic shit. They take all the information in, but they don't take any action. And you really, at the end of the day, if you're not taking action, you're a joke. You are a joke. If you're not taking action, like LOL, that's you. So, you're taking action, and it's no special magic. It's just like, okay, I'm taking action and I'm getting results, and that's it.
It's truth, bro. Absolute truth.
All right, man. So I'm gonna let you go, Mohammed. Thank you.
I'm trying. All right, bro.
Thank you for calling in, but we'll chat. I'm gonna get some other people on the line, but in the meantime, keep on participating in the chat.
100%. Don't want to hold you back. Thanks, brother.
And thank you so much. Take care.
Thanks, bro. See you.
That's our man, Mohammed. Mohammed's he's so excited. He's got so much to say, which is good. It's good. I'm really glad that I could help him. And like I said, my advice, gentlemen, is global. Mohammed is a man in the Middle East. He is a vegan, Muslim consultant in the Middle East. I mean, think about the level of, everybody's want to fucking cram this diversity down your throats. But think of that. This is just a guy, random guy, to be honest, random guy. And then we have Kevin before, who's also, Kevin's in law enforcement. He's in the United States, and my advice is working for him too. See, the only thing is, if your life sucks, it's either you're not taking action or you're taking action in an incorrect manner. That's it. So, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. This is working for guys all over the planet. We got guys in Romania. We got guys from Ireland. We got guys from Scotland, the UK, United States, Australia. I mean, we got them all listening in and taking action and changing their life. Even today, if you're a guy right now and you hear my voice and you're thinking oh, I want to call in, but oh man, my question's not good enough, or blah, blah, blah. That is a bad behavior, because you have to get in the behavior of taking action. Literally, I'm providing free consultation right now. My consultation is $70 an hour. All right. And you don't have to call in if you really need a deep dive and you want to get a private consultation with me. That's fine. But ultimately, I mean, I'm literally laying down everything right in front of you guys. All you need to do is pick it up and take the action, and your lives will change. Look at Mohammed. Mohammed is his shoulder is fucked up. It's dislocated from boxing. And he's like, hey, this is not going to stop me. He literally sends me pictures of him in the gym with the sling on, working out on my Facebook page, my free Facebook page. I have a Facebook page, and then I have the Body Language Mastery Facebook group, which is the men's only group. That one you have to pay for with the Body Language Mastery courses. So, he's totally winning because he took the advice. So, I mean, like I said, the proof is in the pudding, and yeah, sometimes I'll tell you guys, sometimes the success that you get, because these days there is an uprising in kind of beta male behavior, commenting on a girl's social media, oh baby, you're so beautiful, I love you. Let me cash app you $100 just for existing. Let me tell you how wonderful you are, and and comment on every single photo you have and everything. And it's like, women are disgusted by that behavior. They are absolutely disgusted. So if you take my advice, the bar is so low to be a fucking top tier man, in my opinion. For me, it's just easy. I know millionaires that act like little betas, like, oh, I was wondering if we could please have some sex. Yeah, I'll pay your rent and all this stuff. I'm like, ha, I'll let you pay my rent, sister. You're so strong and independent and empowered. Would you share that some empowerment with me? It's never been easier to be a hot dude. There is a sea of information out there. A sea of coaches. A sea of advice. All you need to do is take the advice and then take action, and your life will change. Let's go back to the chat here. Interesting question here by John. John says, what do you think about girls into females sometimes, not lesbians? I don't know. If a girl is usually into girls, she has a little bit of a masculine streak in her. I'm like, I'm told by people that I'm a very manly guy, just my overall demeanor. And I cannot tolerate masculine women. I cannot tolerate women. Like, literally, I'm just like, get away from me. My sister acts like that sometimes. She acts like, she starts talking ghetto. She's like, yo, what's up, nigga? Like this. I'm like, Brittany, I'm going to uppercut you right now. You need to chill out. You need to be a lady. This is disgusting behavior. She's single too. Shocker. Sorry, Britt. Love you. But that kind of masculine behavior for me is a repellent. And typically those kind of masculine women usually attract guys who are a little bit more feminine. So, yeah, if a girl is sometimes into females, not my cup of tea. I mean, it depends if she's hot or not. If she's hot, would I do it? Sure. But would I embrace it, keep her around, put her priority? It's not my cup of tea. Not saying there's anything wrong with those chicks, but for me personally, I don't like it. Cal Yoli says it's either a loofah or a poof. Yeah. What's up, buddy? Captain Ron, good morning. Tony S says, good morning, gentlemen, and MLD. 2 days into Spartan mode, and I'm already noticing subtle changes. I'm going to start a journal to track my progress and mindset. Let me tell you something, Tony. The most jacked and in shape I've ever been was when I took a journal to the gym, and I wrote down every single exercise I did, every single rep, and how much weight. I was like ultra hot dude. I'll never forget that. I remember when you have a really, really hot body, I'm telling you, it short circuits the female brain. They just like, they'll do anything. Like, yeah, whatever. Take my wallet. Take whatever, Actually, let me show you. I'll show you my, I put in a meme on Instagram, which is so true. If you guys like memes, if you like red pill memes, this is my Instagram. At Modern Life Dating. You can follow me for free. I have 3,623 followers. Growing up, getting some popularity there. There's one here. It's so funny because I've done that. So this is right here. When you plan to dump him, but he deep dicked you, and now he's out with your car and bank card. Oh my God. It's so true. It's so true. I mean, tell me, when you become a quality man, they'll do anything for you. And when you have a really good-looking body, they will do anything for you. I'm telling you. This one's funny, too. Hiding the body. Serial killers, fat girls on social media. So, yeah, be sure to follow me on social media, Modern Life Dating. And then also follow me here on Twitter. I got 887 followers. At Modern Life John, Jon. Follow me, and it would be a good addition to your social media because I do add value on every single avenue possible. But yeah, Tony, definitely write down your Tragress and Tragress, Jesus. Track your progress equals Tragress. Write down your progress, track it, and also, a mental journal. I do that too sometimes. Look, and Kevin, earlier you were kind of getting tough on yourself, like, I'm kind of feeling depressed. There are times where I just lay down. I'm like, God, I feel like such a friggin' pussy. I'm like, feel like such a crybaby, and I drag myself up, and I go to the gym, and then after the gym, I'm just like, wow, I was such a pussy. I feel amazing. I feel absolutely amazing. So definitely write it down, and you can just be able to track your behavior, and you can be able to optimize, because what gets tracked, you're able to manage it. So definitely write this stuff down. It's very beneficial. 36 people watching right now, 17 likes. Guys, if you could just please click the like button. Please click like. That is the quickest and freest way to help me. And if you find this message of value and you want to send a donation, go ahead and click on that link right there. Streamlabs.com/Modern Life Dating Channel. Guys, always get some donations from some great guys. Muhammad has donated, and Christian has donated, and Tony has donated. Tony donated 75 the other day. I don't know if you were booking a consultation or just donating, but let me know. I got you either way. And if you want to make a donation or you like what I do, just please. And then Peter, yesterday you sent me a donation because it was from Euro. I didn't get the notification, so thank you for the €5 yesterday, Peter. Between says how to face max in terms of like jaw smile. Okay, so if your teeth, the quickest way any dude can increase his hotness is to get your teeth whitened. All right, white teeth are so rare. And once you have some like beautiful white teeth, girls notice it. Look at these choppers I got. They're almost as white as my background. And I'm telling you, white teeth girls are like very, like, you look like a Hollywood celebrity. It's like $300. Go in there and be like, yo, doc, just fucking nuke my teeth. Make these things white. And, they make them white. And I'm telling you, it's like one of the greatest things you can do in order to increase your physical attractiveness. In regards to jaw, I mean, either you got a jaw or you don't. I have a jaw, but what you can do to amplify it is you can actually use your facial hair along the chin to amplify it. Or if your jaw is kind of like, because I'm a little chubby right now, so my jaw is not as defined. But once you lose weight, because I hit 84 kilos today, guys. Vacation took me up to 87 in 2 weeks. I'm down to 84, so one's in the chat if you're proud of me. But yeah, once you lose weight, your jaw will show more. You see, like it'll be more like this, and it just give you a stronger jawline. But really, jawline, all this stuff. I've seen some obsession about dudes about jawline. It's kind of weird. Ultimately, just know how to talk and look good, and then that's gonna get you way further than jawline. But white teeth, man, I'm telling you. It's a rare thing. Having white teeth, girls will notice. You'll see them checking your mouth out. They're gonna want to kiss you because they think your teeth. They think you're white teeth, so your mouth is clean, and they're gonna want to hook up with you. And they're gonna feel more sexually attracted to you because it's a high status signaling, and it's very attractive. Armed Trucker says, making lists and keeping a calendar works with finances, work tasks, general day-to-day errands. It brings out order and promotes efficiency. Bang it out. Absolutely, sir. Let's see. Who else is in here? Okay, let me keep on going here. Wow, great. A lot of things here. Tony says, next, I have unfollowed IG thoughts. You should have not been following them in the first place. Oh my God, that's funny. Next, I need to up my calories and protein intake. Already lifting heavy, but I think I may be plateauing due to lack of calorie surplus. Cool. Starting Saturday night, I'll begin approaching ladies in real life. Never really done this before, so I may go on frames. No worries. Listen, repetition. If it's new to you and you're doing it, it makes you uncomfortable, it's a good way to make some progress in life. Anything new and worthwhile doing is going to be difficult at first. Everybody who is a pro at something now was an amateur one day. So, it's just part of learning and growing. I always laugh my ass off when John says, "Woe is me." Where's the snowflake song? Tony, I was a caller if you need help. Yeah, Tony, Tony, you use the Facebook group. Kevin's in there. And Kevin is posts his progress pics of him in the Facebook group, and he is just making I do not want to get arrested by Kevin. I'll tell you that. Oaktown's Finest, what's up, MLD? What's up, man? Good morning, says Christian Soto. Christian in the house. T21 Services, that's correct. No reaction without action. Yes, sir. Very true, sir. Winston Wolf says, I had some root canal work done yesterday and I can't fucking eat, but I can lift. That's how you lose weight. Oh, root canal work sucks. I've had it done. It's awful. Absolutely awful. Absolutely awful. Greg B, thank you for the 1. Thanks, Winston. Winston Wolf says, I've become an expert fatty spotter from the dating apps, but I have no cure for old pictures. I have met a girl with easy 50 pounds over her digital presence. I have a round chipmunk face, but it hasn't stopped me from getting girls. I'd work on posture and your voice. Good advice. Very, very good advice. All right, boys. So it's been an hour and a half. Thank you all for listening in today. I am going to go now. Be sure to tune into the Red Man group tomorrow. And Sunday, I may be doing a bonus episode. Yes, Sunday I'll be doing an episode featuring a guy who is actually criticizing Red Man Group, criticizing me, and criticizing the 21 convention. I'm going to actually bring on a hater. The guy's a hater, basically. And I'm going to let him talk, and I'm going to let him air out all his grievances, and we are going to have a discussion live on the air on Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. He is the notorious Red Pill author. He calls himself Gay Lube Oil. If you don't know who he is, I'm not surprised. And if you know who he is, he's going to be the one coming on. So Sunday, I will be back. We'll be doing the Red Man group on tomorrow, which is Saturday. So we'll be going 7 days a week this week. So get your red pills ready because they are coming in. You're taking them orally or as a suppository, but we are force feeding you those red pills, boys. Ben 10 says, how to become more charming with women. Practice, 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 sir. Thank you guys all for listening. And until then, I will see you next time.